We got Halsey and we've got Amy Lee. Amy Lee, formerly from SNL. Oh, God. Maybe I do need whiskey. Evanescence. I don't know if she's still with him and just going solo or she's on her. I have no idea. So let's check it out, shall we? This is called The Hand That Feeds from the World of John Wick Ballerina. What the hell is that? Is that a movie? Don't tell me it's a movie. We're going to talk about John Wick after this. After we break down this video, we're going to it's a movie. We will discuss. Hand That Feeds. Here we go.
I know I should have the pride. I know I should have the spirit. I know you would tell a lie.
I'm going to warn you now, according to my audio levels, it's a little quiet now. It's going to blow your friggin' eardrums out at some point. So prepare yourselves, earbud users.
If you knew I couldn't hear it, you'd say it oh so proudly. But do you know your crimes? And do you think about me? And were you ever mine? You say I mean the world to you to keep me on my knees. Then take the knife in deeper just to watch how much I bleed. I'm stripped to the bone, I don't wanna be alone, no matter how I plead. You do it 'cause you know you can. Turn around and bite the hand that feeds.
Does anybody know, is this from the movie? Is this like Xena Princess, Warrior Princess? Fast forward. Who's this? That's Amy? Guess I haven't seen Amy in a while.
Every promise that you break, every time you try to place the blame on me, I don't wanna control the pain, turn it into the fire. The feeling rushes through me. Can you still hear me cry? But after all, I'm standing on my own this time. Say I mean the world to you to keep me on my knees. Dig the knife in deeper just to watch how much I bleed. I'm stripped to the bone, I don't wanna be alone, no matter how I plead. You do it 'cause you know you can. Turn around and bite the hand that feeds. I played a twisted game. Now watch me walk through the flames, choking on the taste of your mistakes. And now you're the one on your knees. That's why you bite the hand that feeds.
Okay. Has anybody seen this movie? The World of John Wick Ballerina. This weekend. You're going to, it's not out yet. It's coming out this weekend. Okay. Does anybody know what it's about? Trent Reznor co-produced the video, the song, or the movie? This weekend it comes out. It's a John Wick spinoff. Okay. Oh, the song. Okay, so Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails co-produced the song. Female John Wick story. Okay. Huh. The third girl we keep saying is the ballerina. I'm assuming from the movie. Okay, KT, thank you very much. It's very helpful. Yeah, I do know what the John Wick movies are about. We're going to get to that for sure. She's the movie lead. Okay. Huh. Wow. Okay, so the song, the vocals, the overall vibe, I love it. I will let go of the confusion that I have because I'm assuming based on most of these shots and the way that everything is put together, aside from this rubber plastic knife, is that most of it is really just a bunch of tie-ins between the movie, the general theme of the movie, and then incorporating Halsey and Amy into it as a video is essentially what they did. I'm not telling you anything you can't tell just by looking at. But the one thing I thought was kind of strange was like this part here with the very beginning is fantastic. Like this part is great. This part immediately, anytime that this scene is happening with the dancers and the blood and like the different movements and the way that they're doing everything, I think this is completely enthralling. I think it's intriguing. It makes me go, ooh, what's going on here? How did we get to this point? I kind of like that. But there's a couple points where they show, let me see this part again. Hold on. This must be from the movie. Now, I hope there's some storyline to this because that's just unacceptable. I mean, I hope there better be a good reason we're stepping on future people. Bah! The one thing I thought was strange about this that always kind of made me go, why would they do that? Why did they make that choice? Is you notice the vibe is very dark, it's very violent, somebody said very Black Widow. I think that's all accurate. But there are several scenes, several clips, not scenes, clips, where they kind of left in what feels like B-roll. It feels like an outtake or a blooper in the middle of it. That seems weird to me. There were times where I would see Amy and Halsey doing something and you would kind of watch Amy break a little bit and kind of have a little chuckle. Now, generally, I'm not against that. I think when that's used, it's usually really spot on, and it adds it can add a bit of a levity point to when you've kind of built up tension or you've built up energy, and then you use that to kind of break that pace a little bit. It's very tricky to do, but when it's done right, it's spot on. This felt strange to me because the energy is not tense, it's action. It's very mysterious and very dark, like I said. So to all of a sudden see somebody kind of chuckle along, it just felt strange to me. Odd for a promotion? I do think so. I get why they did what they did, but I don't think, well, actually I can't. I don't watch this video and go, I want to see that movie now. It didn't do that for me. It might have done that for you. It didn't do it for me. Amy's role is being a mentor in the video. Okay. Did that for you? Okay. But I would say that not the one thing. I would say that something they absolutely nailed if this is essentially a spin-off of the John Wick series, the feel seems right. The vibe seems right. We didn't see any guns, which is odd for a John Wick series, but we do have plenty of weapons. Okay, so it looks like every scene that's from the movie has letterboxing on the top and bottom. You see the black bars top and bottom. And then when we go to where Halsey and Amy are, we're getting full screen here. Movie shot here, letterboxing. Okay. That just kind of helps me put it together. The trailer does have guns. Okay. Well, I mean, the video makes sense to me. I can't fault it. I really just, that's the one thing I had that I thought was just kind of out of place was the giggles. It just kind of seemed weird to me. But the rest of it's good. It seems like it's on point. It's on the vibe of, it's on the theme of John Wick. The girls are amazing. These voices are so spectacular. I've always been a fan of Halsey. I've always been a fan of Amy Lee and Evanescence. Their voices, their talent is S tier. I appreciate them extremely much, whatever that means. Although marketed as a spin-off, the director of Ballerina has stated that it's not a direct sequel or spin-off, but rather a story set within the John Wick universe. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, Rondopedia. Very nice. Sent the movie trailer in Discord. No, I don't think that one's for me. I'm John Wicked out. And I'll tell you why. I'll just hide this for a moment. So I went away this last weekend with the fur. We went down to Outer Banks and we had a nice peaceful weekend with just the two of us on the beach, and it was lovely. And we like to do these things called theme weekends where we have a point, we're going to go down vacation, whatever, hang out, just the two of us and have dinner and nice little, a beach weekend, all good, little day drinking. Who doesn't love that? And then when we're back in the fort, we'll chip away at a series like Jurassic Park or John Wick was this weekend. So we watched all 4 John Wicks. I am a fan of Keanu. I am a fan of John Wick. I'm a fan of how Keanu works his ass off to be John Wick. His tactics, his techniques, everything gun handling wise and tactics wise is on point. And I've been doing this stuff for a long time. He knows what he's doing. So he's got some great mentors and specialists working with him. And he does it right. And he puts in the time. That being said, John Wick 1, magnificent. On so many levels, magnificent. John Wick 2 holds up to the first one. Worth seeing if you enjoyed the first one. John Wick 3, what was the word I used? Ridiculous. John Wick 3, ridiculous. John Wick 4, preposterous. I don't use a lot of big words. Preposterous. Okay? What the hell are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. And here's how bad it was. We got through the third one because we're already 2 movies in. We got to watch a third one. Third one's like, oh, okay, well, it's getting a little weird. Let's see where we get to the halfway point. We get to the halfway point in the movie. We're like, okay, well, we're halfway through. It's kind of stupid, but we might as well finish it. We're invested. Let's do it. So we push through the third one. And we say, okay, that was really kind of disappointing. Let's, we got to do all 4 now. So we start watching 4. 4 is, okay. I've explained this before in other ways, and it turns out I was right. I don't think I'm right in this regard, but I'm going to say it anyway. John Wick 4 feels like a 15-year-old boy wrote the screenplay and put that thing together. That's how it feels to me. It's like Die Hard 55. It's like Fast and the Furious 1 through 68. It's bad. It's so bad. So we get into the movie and we're watching it and we're suffering through it. And I'm using that hyperbolically, but yes. And we get to the point where like, it's got to be almost over by now. How much time do we have left? So we press pause. We are an hour and a half into this movie and it's halfway done. What? Nope. Off. No. This ain't Titanic. You ain't gonna hold my damn attention for 3 hours with this. How many of these shoot and roll and reloads can I watch? Oh, enough. Yeah. So I was over it. I was over it. Anyway, so I'm kind of John Wicked out right now, understandably, but I'll be curious to see how this does. I also like the fact that it's not a spinoff the way Rondo posted that it's a story set within the universe. I like that. I'd like to see how they do that. We'll see how the stats show as the time goes on. See what people say.